What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Yep. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Whew. Okay. Um, the Racist Voltron. What I mean by that is everybody who is a kid knows Voltron, maybe the Power Rangers or something. You know, the 5 different animal entities that come together and create this big ass robot that fights. It's a juggernaut, right? Well, racism is something that white people created in America. You know, the caste system, racism, caste system, classism, you know, sexism, yeah, too. You know, but it falls under racism, caste system, and class system. But so you know, white folks are the head of this racist Voltron because everything the, from racism in a business model benefits them. Racism benefits white America's profit margins and bottom lines. I made a video a long time ago that said, you know, racism is a business, just like feminism is a business. You know, it's very much so a business. So you have that's the head. You got arms and legs. You know, you could say Hispanic community's an arm, the Asian community's an arm. You know, uh, the Middle Eastern community is a leg, the black community is a leg. You get what I mean? So it forms this juggernaut. And depending on, you know, so a lot of people get mad about when Voltron is attacking them without saying that you're part of it. You are a part of Voltron. Like you didn't, you know, when there's something that you agree with, you were all in, you know. You put shit together and arm, leg, head, and this is part of patriotism in a sense because we come together as Voltron for quote unquote patriotism and attack people outside of this country. Not thinking that, you know, this might not be the best idea, you know. And then when people and when that backlash comes, then we have to form Voltron to protect ourselves. Like, is Voltron actually the hero or is it the villain? You know that needs help because you know the White Lion will go out and fuck up shit everywhere and then come back home. Yo, we need Voltron, baby, because these motherfuckers is coming. You know, and everybody, okay, we got to get together. Let's do it. The White Lion didn't tell you what the hell it was doing over there, though, did it? So, same thing with you know, the yellow line, I guess it would be the Asian line. I don't know. Brown line. I don't know. The Hispanic line. I don't know. Arab line. That could be brown too. Fuck. Red. Whatever. Maybe the red should be the Hispanic and the brown should be Arab. And the black line would be the black line, right? And all of these things, all of these entities attack each other's community in some way or another, and then want Voltron to form to help them. This is part of this victim mentality, you know. And sometimes you're working against your own best interests by participating in Voltron. You know, some people want to be comfortable with America's amenities to the point where they'll throw their own under the bus. You know, some of these communities attack their own communities. Most communities attack their own communities. But they do it but so many people do it for a pat on the back from mainstream America. It was cold for white America, really. You know, and then, but then their community gets attacked by mainstream America. And, you know, some of these communities have this shock look on their face that they have to take it because they already know they're part of Voltron. Like, you know, you just take it. The White Line stepped on your house, okay, but now you have to take it because, I mean, you helped the White Line step on everybody else's house. You told them to shut the hell up, you know. That's what they get, right? So when you get your house stepped on, it's like, I'm still part of Voltron. Now, as a black man, it's weird because we see so many other groups of people attacking us. The white line, of course, attacks us. Then the Hispanic line attacks us. Then the Asian line attacks us. Then the Arab line attacks us. And then even our black line attacks us from time to time. And then it's like, we need your help. And other people like, nah, B, you're not gonna get my help, B. You on that shit. And how? But nobody says, you know what? You wouldn't be that strong if I wasn't your arm or your leg. How about that? You can be a one-armed or one-legged Voltron. How about that? But I take that back. When people say, okay, you about to be a one-armed or one-legged Voltron, then Voltron gets together. I can't believe this. We're gonna have to get a new Voltron pilot because this one fucking up now. We're gonna have to kill somebody to get this line back on the team. Part of let's see, the assassinations, of leaders in the 60s and all the way up. I'm not gonna say to recently, but anybody who opposed all of the American martyrs were people who just weren't comfortable with this racial Voltron. Like, this is not gonna we not for this. But people forget that. And now you got people running around like, okay, it's better to be a part of this than to not be. And the question you got to ask yourself is, when those lions go out doing things, people feel powerless. But here's the problem with feeling powerless. You look at what's beating your ass, and then you realize I have to make something bigger and better than that to whip its ass. So we're going to have to get our own goddamn Voltron. We're going to have to get out a Voltron destroyer. And you create, and then people start creating their ways to combat and attack Voltron because they don't feel protected. He's not their hero, he's their oppressor. He's not their hero, he's their villain. He's not their Batman, he's their Joker. He's not their Superman, he's their Lex Luthor. So once again, you got opposition. Now Voltron is fighting for, freedom, justice, and equality for all. But it's like, no, you're not. You're fighting for, the head Voltron's freedom, justice, and equality and supremacy over all. And people ain't feeling that. People are rebels now, Remember, I was watching something where they had this like FBI agent who was interrogating quote unquote insurgents, at the time. And the guy told the lady, he says, she said the guy said to her, in America you make movies like Star Wars where the rebels come together to fight against the empire and they are looked at as heroes. He said, well, what do you think we are? We're the rebels. You're the empire. We're heroes. Because y'all are going around just destroying shit. So, with the propaganda machine, hate to say it, but this country has become the dark empire. And Voltron is not the savior of the world. It's pretty much the destruction, and then and every now and then you have a rogue lion who just ain't feeling it. And then because the lion's rogue, they attack the community. I'm not gonna lie, like in my community, our lion went rogue many a day and night, and that's why we have this in and out, battle between, who are you down for the community or you a sellout of the community? And we don't see that a lot of times with the other communities. That's a in-house conversation, but we don't care that it's an in-house conversation. We can see that on the outside, your practical application is that y'all all in for it. Matter of fact, y'all will get one of y'all own to get our black lion and Voltron and just, hey, we got the black lion too. Now we can just kill him and get rid of him. So there's no honor amongst thieves. You know what I mean? And it's weird. but we're accustomed to it. And the crazy part about it is, I think all of the groups are starting to question the motives of all the lions and all the and the assimilation of Voltron itself for what is its vision and what is its ideal and what is it actually defending. And some people are so far gone that they down with it, and some people have come to the realization that they've been down for the wrong thing this whole time. So that's just my weird analysis of stuff. I'm out.